Good day to all of you. Welcome to EC Physics. Learn physics as easy as 1, 2, 3. Through this video, we are going to discuss about torque acting on an electric dipole when placed inside a uniform electric field. But before watching this video, make sure that you've already watched part 1, 2, 3 and 4 of electrostatics. Then you will be getting a clarity about what is electric field and what is electric dipole. As we know that electric dipole is a system of two equal and opposite charges kept at a very small distance, let us consider an electric dipole consisting of minus q and plus q, which is having a distance of 2L between them, and we are going to place this electric dipole inside a uniform electric field. Uniform electric field can be represented by using equidistant parallel straight lines, right? Direction of dipole moment will be from negative to positive charge, and you can see here the dipole moment and electric field is making an angle theta. As you know, when any charge is placed inside an electric field, it experiences a force, right? Here there are two charges. Plus q will experience a force of q times e, and its direction will be away from positive charge. Okay, and the charge minus q will also be experiencing a force qe, but its direction, as you can see here, it will be in the opposite way. When two forces are acting in the opposite direction, their resultant force will be zero. Since there is no resultant force, translational motion of the dipole will not happen. The dipole will not have any translational motion. But these two forces, since they are acting at different line of action, they will create a couple. In class 11th, we have studied about coupled force, right? Coupled force means two equal but opposite forces with different line of action. Since their line of action is different, it contributes a torque. A torque will be acting on it. Let me mark the directions of electric field as this way. Direction of dipole moment is this way. Now, torque will be acting in a direction perpendicular to both electric field and the dipole moment. That is, torque will be acting along this direction. Hope the direction of torque is very clear to all of you. We will do a derivation to find out magnitude of torque. As we studied in class 11, torque will be equal to electric force into perpendicular distance. Electric force is what we already came to know. It is Q into E. In order to get the perpendicular distance, we can consider this triangle, right? In the triangle, what is going to be sine theta? We know that sine theta equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Opposite side is the perpendicular distance. So perpendicular distance divided by hypotenuse is going to be 2L. So perpendicular distance can be written as 2L into sine theta. So we are going to substitute the value QE into 2L sine theta. But we know that Q into 2L, that is charge into distance between them, is nothing but dipole moment, right? So you can write torque. We'll be using the symbol tau to represent tau equal to PE sine theta. When two vectors are written as AB sine theta, we know that in vector form you can write it as A cross B, right? So here we can write vector tau is equal to vector P cross vector E. Magnitude is PE sine theta and its direction will be perpendicular to both P and E. For torque is force into distance, therefore its SI unit will be Newton meter, right? This is the derivation of torque. It is one of the very important board exam question. Now let's see what are the special cases. Special case 1 is if theta equal to 0, then as you know PE sine theta, sine 0 is 0, which means torque will be 0. If theta equal to 90 degrees, sine 90 is 1. Therefore torque will be maximum value, which is PE. And if theta equal to 180 degrees, sine 180 is also 0. Therefore its torque will be 0 again. Hope this topic of torque acting on an electric dipole is very clear to all of you, right? If there is any doubt, please do comment. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.